Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs. So in today's video, we're going to go ahead and do a small type of oldies patterns. So this is a highly requested video of showcasing patterns that I have picked up over the years. I have not been picking up any patterns doing the 60-day buy challenge. So I decided that in this video, I am going to go ahead, and this is going to be part of a series of all the patterns that I have in my stash. Since we are doing the Scoop Challenge, I figured that I'll pull out some patterns each season and show you what I picked up from that season. Now, this will be over a course of a couple of weeks of showing patterns, but I have one box that I am showing to you today. Now, before we go ahead and get started with the pattern, go ahead and hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So let's go ahead and get right on into the patterns. All right, so the box that I pulled out, it actually says 2010 and 2011 simplicity patterns. Now, some of them I wrote before 2010, 2011, so I'm just going to show you a few of them that I have. So the first one is Simplicity 4070. Now, all of the patterns will be simplicity on this video. So the first one is Simplicity 4070. It came out before 2011. So a couple of things of, if you want to know when a pattern came out, sometimes you can look on the back of the pattern and it'll say. Now on this one, it does not tell me what year it actually came out. But if you look at the back of the pattern, most of the time it's right at the bottom. It'll tell you when this pattern came out. So I just know it was before 2011. But I picked this up because I like that dress. It is good for like a prom dress or a special occasion. And this is the reason why I picked it up, for a special occasion. So the next pattern I have is Simplicity 8285. That's this one right here. This is an old vintage pattern. I remember picking this up from Etsy a long time ago. I think I picked it up in probably about 2014, 2015, but I know this pattern came out in like 2010. I remember picking it up because I needed some shorts with some straps on it. So that was the reason why I picked it up, but decided not to use this pattern, and I used a different pattern for what I was making a few years ago. But this one does not say exactly what year it came out either. But if you're ever looking for this pattern, it's Simplicity 8285. This is a vintage pattern. Next pattern is Simplicity 2406. Come on, I love it for that coach shoulder dress. And this is also a Cynthia Rowley pattern as well. I love this pattern. I have not made it yet, but it's on my list to make soon. Now, this pattern right here is Simplicity 2444. This is a Project Runway pattern. Now, this has been on my list forever, and because of the Scoop Challenge, I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and make this dress for the Scoop Challenge this year, sometime during the Scoop Challenge. So I'm going to put this up on a different pile in a pack, so I could go ahead and keep this one out to make for the Scoop Challenge. Next pattern is Simplicity 2580. The reason why I picked it up is for this crossover style. It crosses over and goes behind your neck. So that was the reason why I picked this pattern up. But yeah, this is more of like a switch from day to evening wear. So you could just do that in one pattern, 2 different fabrics, and you're good to go. And this is Simplicity 2580. Next pattern is Simplicity 2692. I'm not sure why I really picked it up, to be honest. There are some cute views on the pattern, but for me, I will probably mix and match different things on the pattern in order to get what I want. So this is Simplicity 2692. Next pattern is Simplicity 2314. Now, I remember picking this up when Mimi G did a 4-part series for a basic skirt when I was learning how to sew. So she did this pattern, which was Simplicity 2314. And to be honest, I made it and it was way too small because I used my site for ready to wear. I was not very bright at knowing that you need to take your measurements versus just use your ready to wear side. So it ended up being too small. I gave it to a younger sister, a way younger sister, who was able to fit it. So I still have a clean pattern that I could cut, and I will probably keep this out to make for the Scoop Challenge as well. Next pattern is Simplicity 2340. I love this little number right here. I love this blazer or vest, whichever one you decide to do. So yeah, I went ahead and picked that up. Now all of these patterns was picked up probably 2013, 2014 when I was picking up patterns and not sewing. We do that, so that's why I'm deciding to take out these kind of boxes now of pattern. Next pattern is Simplicity 2341. This one right here, I love this jacket, so whenever I get around to it, this will be one that I may end up sewing towards the fall. Never know. Next pattern, this has been on my list forever. It's Simplicity 2255. It's been on my list forever, so I think I want to sew a button-down shirt. So whenever I get around to it, I don't think I would want to use it for the Scoop Challenge. It is already cut. I cut the pattern out way back in 2017 and just never got around to sewing it. So I'm debating on if I want to still make this pattern for a button-down shirt or not. Next pattern is Simplicity 2262. This is an easy to sew pattern, and this would be a good wardrobe builder pattern. So if I decide to make this for the Scoop Challenge, which is up in the air, I could use it as, you know, late summer or early fall as like a 4-piece set. So I'll think about it, but this is Simplicity 2262. Next pattern, this is definitely on my list. I showed this in my Friday sews and I'm showing it again. It's Simplicity 2446. It is a blazer. I would tailor this blazer and this is on the list to make for the Scoop Challenge. So this is Simplicity 2446. Next one is a suede set. It's Simplicity 2222. I got it for the romper. I mean, what could I say? I wanted it for the romper. I got it. So this is Simplicity 2222. Next pattern is Simplicity 2226. This is the Learn to Sew pattern. I got it because at this point in my life when I was learning how to sew, I wanted to get easy patterns. And this is just one of those that's an easy pattern, an easy skirt pattern. You can make it up in probably about 3 hours and you're good to go. So I don't need another skirt simply because I am in the middle of doing my summer skirt series, which is this month. And I don't think I want to make more skirts at this moment. I may make some more skirts during the fall time, but this is not one that I would use for my Scoop Challenge. The next one, I know why I picked up this pattern. It's Simplicity 2178. I have 2 of these patterns, this pattern. I got it because I see Mimi G, I want to say probably way back in 2012, 2013. She did this view right here and made it long. So I just went ahead and picked it up because I thought it was gorgeous on Mimi G. So I went ahead and picked up the pattern as well. I attempted to make it. It was a fail. So now that I have been sewing for over 5 years, I could go ahead and do it now. I've been actually sewing for 6 to 7 years now. So it's 2021, so since 2015. The next pattern that I picked up is Simplicity 2250. I love the bow in the back, so this is one that I would make probably next summer. I wouldn't make it this summer for the Scoop Challenge. But yeah, it's Simplicity 2250, and this is the Cynthia Rowley pattern. Next pattern is Simplicity 2188. This would be a great summer pattern because it looks like all easy pieces that you could put together and build a wardrobe. This would be a great summer wardrobe. If you can find this pattern, it's Simplicity 2188. Next one is Simplicity 2154. I have done the cardigan on this pattern. This is a vintage pattern. It came out pre-fall 2011. So if you're looking for this one, it's Simplicity 2154. Next one is Simplicity 2655. This came out in 2012. Now this skirt, the thing about this skirt is I like the bow and I like the little tier that it has. It has one tier or a ruffle at the bottom, you could pretty much say. So this is something that I can see myself making for the Scoop Challenge, but because I have sewn 10 skirts for the summer skirt series, I don't want another skirt to sew another skirt right this moment. So this would not be one that I would use for the Scoop Challenge. The next pattern is Simplicity 8523. This is an old pattern. This was given to me. This was gifted to me by a friend. And I actually like a basic t-shirt. So I would probably make the UB if I decide to do a shirt, even though I'll be doing the top series at that point. So this is not a pattern that I will be using for the Scoop Challenge. Another pattern that I have is Simplicity 2281. It's a Cynthia Rowley pattern. I actually picked it up because I like this little red number right here. I won't be doing this for the Scoop Challenge because this is more like a special occasion. I don't have a special occasion going on at this moment. I do have a special occasion towards the end of the year. So this may be one that I'll pull out towards the end of the year. Another pattern that I have is Simplicity 2212. I picked it up because I like the style of the dress. This is a Project Runway pattern. So yeah, this is Simplicity 2212. Next pattern is another Cynthia Rowley pattern. It's Simplicity 2215. I picked it up because I do like the buttons for the button down dress. So I do like this. You can make it a 3-piece separate. But if I do this pattern, which I may end up doing this for the Scoop Challenge, I would do it for the button-down shirt as well as the skirt, and you can mix and match pieces. That way you could do the button-down shirt and some jeans, button-down shirts and some pants that you have in your stash, or you could do the skirt in like a graphic t-shirt. So there's many options you could do by just having those two pieces, and that's what I look at when I sew up a pattern. And this is Simplicity 2215. Next pattern is another skirt. What could I say? I bought a lot of skirt patterns. It's Simplicity 2224. This is an easy to sew pattern. I do like the pockets on here, like the little patch pockets. And I like the elastic waist for this skirt. Now this may be a skirt that I would probably do for the Scoop Challenge because it's not that many pieces and it's elastic skirt and you're good to go. But if I do this skirt, I would do a double roll elastic instead of a single roll elastic. Why? Simply because I feel like with 2 rolls, I have a little bit more coverage on my waist versus with a single roll. So this may be something that I would actually do for the Scoop Challenge, and that's Simplicity 2224. The next one is Simplicity 2283. This is a cardigan. I don't need a cardigan right now, so I would not do this for the Scoop Challenge, but this would be a great pattern if you're looking for something that's easy to sew, and this is Simplicity 2283. Next pattern is Simplicity 2414. It has many different options for this pattern. You have a tiered skirt, a ruffled skirt, you have some pants, some elastic pants, and then you have some shorts as well. So this would be, as it says, a 1-hour sew. So basically, if you're not a fast sewer, I would say that it would probably take 2 hours and you're good to go. So this may be a pattern that you think about doing for the Scoop Challenge. And it's Simplicity 2414. The next pattern is Simplicity 2451. This is a skirt. I think this one has, this one has a zipper in the back. I don't need another skirt, so I would not do it for the Scoop Challenge. But this is the easy to sew pattern. So yeah, it's Simplicity 2451. And the last pattern that's part of this Simplicity old patterns of 2010 to 2011. This is another easy to sew. It's a top pattern. It's Simplicity 2594. This pattern was gifted to me by a dear friend. And now, me personally, I do like view F on the pattern. So I would probably do that towards the fall or next year springtime whenever I get around to the pattern. But yeah, that's all the patterns that I pulled from my stash between 2010 and 2011. It's Simplicity patterns. So that's all that I have. Thank you so much for watching another video of mine. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep sewing. Bye.